Lazy Eyes.
Howdy, how's it going?
Howdy. We're here at Riversounds and you've just finished up your set. How do you guys feel?
Feeling pretty good. Itay just let out a stinker.
A stinker?
I was supposed to be confidential.
A confidential
He's just
stinker.
hotboxed this van.
Oh, thanks for telling
a fish
us.
taco stinker.
Fish tacos before.
Fish tacos. So that's how you're feeling, basically. That's the highlight of the night so far. Amazing. You said it was your first time to Bello. What made you say yes to coming to play here if you'd never been?
Why not?
Why
it's
not?
A really
just
cool.
Give it a go?
Yeah, I mean it's really cool around here. So we were pretty excited to come.
Yeah, I feel like any gig that has like hippie vibes is always like a hard yes for us.
Yeah, like outside.
Yeah.
Festival.
Outside, friendly people. None of that grumpy city attitude. You know what I mean?
Totally. Is all your gigs hard yeses, or just sometimes you compromise?
Sometimes it's a hard no.
Yeah, but then you don't go. But sometimes, it's like, okay, we'll do that one.
That's true.
Tell me, how did the band form?
We all met in high school.
Mm-hmm.
It was like late 2015 and started doing stuff like early 2016 when we were just young chaps. And we all went to Newtown, which is like a performing arts high school. So we all like got into music and like we all related over that anyway. But and we actually started busking, like me, Itay and Noah. And that was a really good like training for the big leagues. And that's how we met.
Amazing, yeah. So for the viewers, there is 4 of you, and we're in a tiny little caravan on site right now, so that's why we've only got 2.
Only the talented ones got to do the interview.
Yeah, of course, the nominees. Yeah. I want to know your influences, because I have a few little ideas of who your influences are, but I want to know straight up.
Who are your ideas?
Well, King Gizzard, that's I feel is King Gizzard or Beatles vibes, but what do you think?
I mean, like, we were definitely inspired by those Aussie psych bands when we started the band. Yeah. And like that whole like DIY scene, like, people doing it themselves really inspired us to just try and do it ourselves as well. Like, yeah. We were saying Harvey looks a bit like Alex G today. He was wearing a hat and sunnies, and he really inspired us.
Yeah. But in terms of your there we go. Got to put it on for the.
And now we're here with Alex G.
He's morphed, everybody.
Yeah.
So go on, musical influences. Is there anyone that you guys like to, some overlords that you guys put on to psych yourselves up, or?
Yeah, well, our influences have like very much like spread out since then. So we're all into pretty like eclectic stuff now. I got heavy into like electronic during COVID, so that definitely psychs me up sometimes. I'm gonna take this off. I feel like a dickhead.
Waving at the passerbyers. I just want to take a moment for Fuzz Jam, because it's totally a hit. Are they being cheeky?
Stop distracting us.
I just want to take a moment for Fuzz Jam, because it's totally a banger, and I just want to talk about that riff, that huge bass line riff, and the fact that it goes throughout the whole song. What came first, the song or the riff?
The riff.
The riff.
Yeah.
It started with
definitely. I've got like a funny like story about how that came to be.
Share, please share.
Like, I was just beatboxing in the... Like, I'm hoping other people do this, because otherwise I sound like a weirdo, but I was just, like, beatboxing in the bathroom. Like, just in the mirror. I was, like, about to brush my teeth or something, and I was just, like, beatboxing. And, like, it was just the rhythm of that riff. And then, it kind of just started from that. Fuzz Jam started in the bathroom.
Amazing. And did you go to the rest of the band? You're like, guys, ready? Dun 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 dun. Like, how did it happen?
Nah, I definitely had to make a demo.
Okay.
Because they probably would have kicked me out if I did that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a bit of bit of judgment going on. Can you tell us what it's about? What is the Fuzz Jam?
It's not really about anything.
Oh yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like when we released our album, we had to like write all the lyrics down to like upload them. And when we realized like Fuzz Jam only has 4 lines and it just repeats, and we were like, wow, it's deep. It's kind of like a mantra almost.
Yeah, it's a mantra. Doesn't really, it means what you want it to mean, but like the reason for writing it was to use like our Hohner Pianet T, which is like the keyboard we use on stage, and like we were using it, but like just for like sort of slower love songs, and then like so that would be like the down part of the set, and then back on guitar would be like so I wanted to like have one on the keyboard that was like yeah. I totally felt that because I saw you guys live. I saw you being like
okay, what does Lazy Eyes come from? Who's got the lazy eyes? Is there actual lazy eyes? What's going on with the name?
None of us have a lazy eye.
Shout out Ewan McCoolty though. He's got a very lazy eye.
Where did the band name come from?
Well, I was on a plane, and you know how they have like the plane music, like all the albums on the plane? I was looking through those and there was a Beach House album. I forget which one, but it's got the grey cover. And one of the songs had a lyric, "The Girl with the Lazy Eye." Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Because we were really struggling with a name.
Yeah.
And it was the first one I suggested and then the boys weren't like, oh, dude, no. Like, it wasn't super cringe. So, yeah.
Epic, I love it. I want to talk a little bit about your writing process. Are you guys very strict on writing only with each other, or do you collaborate with other friends and just kind of throw ideas around? How does it happen?
It's usually like just me or Itay. Like most of them are either just me alone or Itay alone. But there's a couple that we like did together, like a half-half sort of situation. But yeah, definitely don't write with any of our friends.
Definitely not you and McCoolty.
Actually, we don't have any friends. That's why.
Of course, that's what you had the song "No Friends." Yeah.
Yeah, I said that on the set. It didn't go down very. I think everyone just felt sorry for me.
You forgot to give the story though. That's why.
There's no story.
There's no story. It's just no friends.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna ask you one more random question. If you had to listen to one more song forever on repeat, what would it be? You couldn't listen to another song at all.
Dig by Mudvayne.
Okay, Dig by Mudvayne. Don't know it, but I'm going to listen to it.
Try it. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. That you get endless.
It just lifts you. Yeah. It never disappoints.
You get like endless
energy.
Yeah.
Momentum. Power.
That's a pretty good song to live the rest of your life to.
Yeah.
Uplifting, momentum. Oh, I didn't think about it. I just put it on you. I just Fuzz Jam. Yeah, there we go.
Really?
Fuzz
Thanks.
Jam. I would listen to
so
Fuzz Jam. Well, thanks very much, guys, for joining me on site in this little caravan. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us. It's a cool little van you got here.
Yeah.